I know that a lot of you guys have been asking for more of a feminine feel around here at the M Network. And so I'm really excited to introduce somebody to you here in just a little bit. I'm just going to have her sit here and smile and be all right. But we have some new family members here at the M Network, and I could not be more proud and honored to introduce you guys. So I know we just got off an incredible product training call. I know Dr. Templeman and Deidre and Noel from Australia just talked about the 8-in-1 and all of the lives that's changing there. And I just, as we get started here, we've got a room full of people that are excited to share this announcement with each and every one of you guys. But before I jump into it, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart how grateful I am to each and every one of you, and the members of the field and everybody here at corporate. If it wasn't for you guys and all that you guys do and putting your faith and trust in us every day and going out there and putting your reputations on the line for this company and this brand, we wouldn't have the company that we have. And I just want you guys, as we celebrate this announcement tonight, I want you guys to be proud and honored to have been a part of this and be excited about the future that we have together. And so this is a pretty big moment in the M Network's life cycle.
And it's not just me.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm not that big of a
Stacy's one of the big components of this, but she's not the only component. And so it's my privilege and honor to introduce to you Stacy Sova. Did I pronounce that last name correctly?
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Yes, Sova, S-O-V-A. She is a Michigan gal, and I know that we have a strong Midwest team there in Michigan and some things. Gary and Mary and Mike and Cynthia. So, hey, guys, this is, like I said, this is the beginning of something huge for our company, and we could not be more proud and honored. So without further ado, I'm just going to jump into it, and then I'm going to let Stacy talk a little bit about this, and we're going to go through this together. So as you guys know, here at M, there is a major corporate announcement, yes. So the M Network, a lot of you guys have been with us from the beginning. Some of you guys haven't been with us for that long. Some of you guys have been with us for hours or days. But for those of you that have been on this journey, we've got over 298 founding members that helped kick this company off and started this company. And we've had several leaders that have come and joined this company and really taken this company to new heights. As you know, we're shipping to over 16 countries around the world, successfully paying commissions, over 12,000 members strong, and a little over 36,000 customers around the world. And so because of that growth and because of the things that we're doing and our business model, we have really started to attract other individuals and other companies and looking at what is it that the M Network is doing? Why are we having the growth that we're having, and why are we having the success where a lot of companies in our industry, quite frankly, are failing and sliding backwards? And we've talked about this from day one, and people look down their noses at us, and some people have laughed at us, and other people have turned their backs on us because of the business model in which we're creating is disruptive in this marketplace. But as we've all talked about, this industry has to change, otherwise it's going to go away. And we love this industry, and that's the reason why we started the M Network, is because we want to fight and keep this industry alive. Now, I know that I'm on my soapbox, and you guys are like, just hurry up and get out with it, because we want to know what Stacy does, and we want to know what this is all about. And so some of you guys have heard about a company called Jamberry nails. They came on the market scene in 2011, rose to the heights of over 300 million by their 5th year in business, and they've had success. They're in 5 international markets or 5 countries around the world. And Stacy is actually the president of sales of Jamberry. And today we are announcing officially that the M Network and Jamberry are entering into a strategic alliance. Now, what does this mean? There's a lot of big questions.
Yeah.
Before I jump into that, Stacy, would you mind telling the M family members here a little bit about you and your family and your history?
Sure, and what I've done. So just, I'll try to give you the short version, but I've been in this industry for over 20 years. So as Ryan said, I'm a native of Michigan. I went to the University of Michigan for my undergrad, and I've got my master's degree
please don't hold that against her.
From Michigan State. So I actually went to both, but
Yes.
I'm truly a Wolverine at heart. So any of those Wolverine fans out there, I'm cheering with you. So I'm born and raised there. I have 3 children. They are 27, 25, and 21. And I started out as a school teacher. I taught elementary school for 7 years. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
You didn't do all your research.
No,
You thought he did all his research on me.
I found her criminal history. But
So I was an elementary school teacher, and on a leave of absence was introduced to this industry. And I didn't think it was a real deal. I thought these people who did this business just had a whole bunch of products in their house. They just had candles or baskets or jewelry or supplements or whatever it was. And I didn't realize that you could make money. So I signed up kind of on a fluke just to get the products for myself, to get the discount, which is what a lot of people do. And then I realized the joke was on me. This is a real industry where real money can be made. And so I was in the field for about 10 years, grew 2 large organizations with 2 different companies, and went corporate about, I guess maybe 11 years ago now, so it's almost 21 years, went into the corporate side of things. So I have been with, you may know that the most recent company I was with was called Norwex. They also have a very large—
they sell wax?
Norwex.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It's all about, yeah, I won't even go into what it is. Anyway, so.
Huge company.
Huge company.
We have a mutual friend that works there.
Yes.
He was a big inspiration in my life. And so.
Yeah. He's a great guy. So I was their first U.S. employee, actually. So I love that claim to fame there. And they're an amazing company with a great mission, core values, and products that they sell. And then I came over to Jamberry just a couple years ago. In fact, I just celebrated my 2-year anniversary with Ryan last week as I met him.
Yes,
so
yes, we celebrated that together.
Yes, we did. And so I moved to Utah.
She didn't give me a cake.
He didn't give me one either.
Strike one.
So I moved to Utah a year ago to be here for Jamberry. But actually, I feel like I moved to Utah so that I could be here for this alliance to happen. Because I really, truly believe that the future is just so bright for these 2 companies to come together and have a portfolio where, you know, our field can still sell and represent the products that they're passionate about and love, but also they are so excited about the M Network products. We shared with our leaders as well today, and they are so excited about this expanded portfolio. And, you know, we were really struggling, if I'm really honest with you. We couldn't keep up on the technology side. We were struggling with being able to run programs that the field deserves to have. Our compensation plan was difficult at best. And so we're really excited about the fact that our field will be able to, once all this paperwork is done, come into your compensation plan, which is truly the best I've ever seen in my experience. This is amazing. And I've watched Ryan explain it 3 different times now, and every time I'm learning more and more. And like I like to say, I know enough to be dangerous right now, so I'm gonna keep being a student of learning it, you know, learning it and getting better. But the opportunity that this is going to give our field to realize their goals and dreams is just so humbling to me. And the fact that Ryan invited me to partner with him and maybe be his partner in crime as we move forward in this. I'm really excited. So I can't wait for the opportunity to get to know all of you. I have a huge passion for the field. This is what I love to do. I love to hear your stories. I love to hear how this industry and this business is changing your life. It changed my life. It changed the complete trajectory of my life. And the stories I've heard over the years has just been so humbling and heartwarming. So I just can't wait to get out on the road and see you all.
Yes, which we will talk about that in the end. That's coming up really soon as well. So some of you might be thinking, are we now Jamberry? I know Dennis and Sue with they have their business is Mayberry. Yeah, so
they would have been getting nervous.
Yeah, so we are not going to become Mberry. We are still the M Network. And what's going to be happening and what does this mean for each and every one of you? I know that a lot of you guys are asking. Probably the first question, if I were you, is why did the Jamberry consultants hear about this before we did? And the truth of the matter is, one, we had the product call, and Dr. Templeman has a big stick, so we did that one during that call. But two is it's business as usual with the M Network. You know, it's your same login, your same back office, your same commission structure, your same corporate executive team, your same customer service, your same great products. It's going to be a shift for the Jamberry consultants because they're going to be shifting over to a new commission structure, and we're going to be taking the corporate staff and structures and merging them together and putting them in one and moving that forward. So I know there's going to be a lot of questions. We will be sending an email out after this call. I would ask each and every one of you, please be respectful of the Jamberry consultants. I know that a lot of you have friends that are Jamberry consultants. Please be respectful to them, reach out to them and welcome them in with welcome open arms. However, their tree, we are going to keep the integrity of their tree as we migrated into the M commission structure. So please do not, this is not a free-for-all. I will reprimand, and there will be severe consequences, and I'm not joking about this. Please be respectful of their teams and their time. This is all brand new to them. They're going to be learning about our commission structure. They're going to be learning about our culture. They're going to be learning about all of these things. And so we've asked that they keep business as usual on their side as well. We're working. We don't have a timeline yet. There's still some legalities. As we're talking about this with the field, this is a strategic alliance. This is not an acquisition. This is not a entity purchase. This is not a partnership. This is an alliance. However, the Jamberry, I gotta get that Mberry off of the screen, or I'm gonna keep saying it. And I'll have Stacy explain a little bit about the history of Jamberry. But this is a strategic alliance. And so, Stacy, would you take just a few moments and talk about the Jamberry?
Sure, and I'm sure that they're probably doing some Googling as well, just like our leaders were doing at the same time. Jamberry was founded in 2011 by three sisters, Christy, Carrie, and Lindsay. It was really, the story is that just an expensive long trip to the nail salon made them think that, gosh, there's got to be another way. And Adam, who is Christy's husband, had a business where he actually did like decals on skis. And so he's like, wait a minute, I should be able to figure this out. And so that is how the entrepreneurial spirit works, and that's how the company was born. We are the leader in nail art, truly, with the nail wraps. The portfolio also includes lacquers, gels. We have expanded into hair and some beauty. We have lips, we have brows. So we've kind of dabbled in some other things as well. Our girls, I have to tell you, I shouldn't call them girls, our leaders, but they're my girls. I always say that. But our leaders, our field, they crack the code on social selling. Like that, I was with another company, as I told you, I was with Norwex when Jamberry launched, and they came on so strong, and we were like, what is this Jamberry? And it was everywhere, and everyone was doing Facebook parties, and they truly have cracked the code on social selling. And I think that that's going to be a big thing that they're going to bring to the M Network. I can tell you that they're sharing, they're giving, they love to share ideas, they love to network and brainstorm. So they will be more than happy to share any tips and tricks that they have in that area. We do have 65,000 consultants and preferred customers. We have a Style VIP program that was just launched in October with just huge, huge success. So we have a great subscription program that way. We are in 6 markets, I think it's actually 5 markets. So we're in the US, Canada, UK, Australia, and New Zealand. We did give a shot in Mexico. Our business model didn't really work well in Mexico, so we have stopped the operations there at this time. And really our motto is that we are empowering women, because it is nails, it's mostly women, to live their dreams and to just dream big, and to have anything from that extra couple $100s to pay for soccer or dance lessons, all the way up to several $1,000s, tens of thousands of dollars to change their lives. So we have women who've earned over $3 million. We have quite a few women who've earned over $2 million and $1 million in the time that we've been in business.
Awesome. So what does this mean for the M members and next steps? First of all, again, this is business as usual for M. I want to emphasize the fact that this is not a financial strain on our business. In fact, how this is going to improve the M network is that we get to welcome into the M family some really incredible, amazing employees from Jamberry who are going to expand our resources. That's going to be able to do that. That gives us the ability to flex and grow from an IT perspective and all sorts of things. You guys continue down the path, because I know some of you guys, I did when I first heard about the opportunity, is like nutrition and nails, it's not a fit, you know. But the more that we studied this business model of Jamberry and what they've been able to do, we've always talked about having the 7 distinct sales channels here at M. They've got the trade shows and events, they've got the fundraisers, they've got the, you know, the biggest thing, you know, we talk about subscription. They've got over 26,000 subscriptions every single month, monthly style box that goes out. It's a $25 style box. And so when we start looking at the business model from that perspective, there's a lot of things that align. And if you remember, when we started this company, our commitment and our promise to you as members was that we would always provide you with the best opportunity. And that means thinking outside of the box and growing and making some things. And as an M member, your product line just grew by over 3,000 SKUs today. Want to see mine? Oh, wait. Oh, wait, sorry. Wait. Yeah.
We gotta fix
so they do have Wonder Woman ones, guys. So I'm totally stoked about that.
And Star Wars.
And Star Wars, yes. But I'm more stoked about Wonder Woman. Never still seen Star Wars. Don't hold that against me.
Either.
I know.
I never saw it.
So why do you bring it up?
Well, because there's Star Wars on your website.
What? On ours? What?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Anyway, so from that perspective, we just expanded your product line. Again, if you want to stay nutrition and 8-in-1 and M3Z, all of those product lines are there. We are going to be expanding and doing some other things around the nutritional thing that we're working on. Dr. Templeman sitting in the room. He's huge on gut health and collagen. And yes. I didn't say he had a huge gut. I meant he's huge on gut health. So let's make sure we make that distinction.
Collagen's so big right now.
Absolutely. And so there's some really cool things that we're working on from a nutritional standpoint. And again, this gives us the ability to expand our resources. This is not a financial burden on the company. This is not a resource burden on the company, because during this partnership or this alliance, we are acquiring some very talented and some great resources that are going to come and be a part of the M network. So I want to make sure that's there. We will be, the next steps is simple, precise, and honest communications. We want to make sure that we're communicating through this process. Now, there's a lot of things that are going to be different for the Jamberry consultants. However, we want to make sure that you guys are aware of everything. We will make it easy for you guys to rep or sell the Jamberry product line if that's what you guys so choose. We will keep the brand Jamberry name with that product line, but it's going to be sold underneath the M umbrella. And with that, we will make it so that you guys know our simple replicated websites. We'll have one all around the Jamberry products, and we'll be building out the beauty and be doing some things around that to make it simple and easy for you guys to focus on. In addition to that, the other things that I want to talk about is that this is when we talk about true partnership, not just with Jamberry, but with you guys. This is your business. And what the association does, the Strategic Alliance does, is it gives us the ability, one, everybody that looked down their nose at us and, you know, said that this wasn't going to happen and that this company wasn't going to last, we've got a stick for them, right? And we've got some things. This is a good opportunity for us to reach out and again, we get to evaluate where we're at in our personal businesses and look at the expansion that we have to do. These guys, Jamberry's biggest market internationally is the UK, Canada, followed by Australia, New Zealand, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Australia, yeah.
Yep.
And UK
Yep.
kind of battle it out.
Yep. They're fighting with one another.
Yeah.
Those British rule, they can never get along. I don't understand that. But
Canada's strong.
Canada's strong.
Market.
Yes. So again, this gives us an opportunity to expand our businesses, expand our reach, and to really focus on doing some things. And I hope, and I know some of you guys are sitting down with a calculator and you're looking at those numbers and you're thinking, holy crap, June is just around the corner. It is the third month in the second quarter of the year, which we all know, global bonus pool. And so, cha-ching,
These
right?
girls can sell.
Yes, they've got a massive business, and they can sell, and they're all excited to compete and to be recognized and to contribute to the global bonus pool as well as to participate in. So, timeline. It's business as usual for the M Network. We'll be making announcements over time. I'm going to ask you, please do not go out and Google and purchase Jamberry products so that you can get up to speed. We will make it simple and easy for you guys to be able to acquire or get some Jamberry products here in the near future. We're working on a solution for that. Again, the reasoning for that is we want to ensure that when somebody does buy a Jamberry product in your organization, that you're getting commissionable volume, you're getting credit for that. So again, we ask you to work with your teams and so on and so forth, and wait for that solution to come through corporate office, and we'll make that relatively soon. Again, products, we're continuing all of the M products. I know that we just had a great call with the 8-in-1, and I know a ton of you guys are excited about that and the testimonials and M3Z. The M products are going to continue, but the product line at Jamberry is going to only continue to grow. Business as usual, commission plan. We are sticking with M's commission plan because we love it. Pay plan, pay structure, back office, all the same. Yes, so business as usual for the M members. We have our cruise coming up in August, so we want you to finish your month strong with M. We have June is the last qualifying month. We've got our cruise in August. We will, however, be introducing, because you guys are working on a fun incentive trip right now as well.
Yeah, we have a 12-month incentive program that started
to Provo, Utah, you guys. This is how awesome it is.
It's better than Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah, I heard Detroit's not that fun this time of year.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have a 12-month incentive program at Jamberry. So we're about halfway through it. It goes through December 31st. So we have some of our consultants have already earned it, and many are well on their way. So we're going to continue that. And I think you want to open that up.
Yeah. Costa Rica
for
North America.
For all markets except for Australia, New Zealand, and Australia and New Zealand can earn a trip to Thailand.
Awesome. So we've never heard of Thailand before. Where's that at?
It's like way far away.
Way far away. So again, our incentive trip, the cruise in August, is continuing. We have our convention in November. However, Jamberry has a big event in Nashville. I know that we got Shauna and we've got some other incredible leaders there in the Nashville area. AJ and Jill's been focusing and working on some cool things. So we are coming to Nashville in July. We'll get some details out on that.
19th to the 21st.
Yes, that one. And then we also have a road show that we're putting together to go down the road. We're going to be hitting the road. We've got Dallas, possibly Portland.
Somewhere in Pennsylvania by Newark.
Toronto, Minneapolis,
Michigan, maybe.
Michigan, maybe. I don't know. She's always trying to get me to go to Detroit. Yeah, we'll be announcing that here in the next little bit as well and beyond. Guys, this is a huge step forward for the M Network, and I want each and every one of you to understand that this would not have been possible had it not been for each and every one of you guys. We are extremely grateful for all that you guys have done for us here at the M Network, and the focus and creativity and belief in us here at corporate that you guys do each and every day. And so although I'm excited, I haven't been able to sleep. I know that I've got a million texts that I haven't responded to, or phone calls that I haven't reached out to.
That probably explains why, because he's been answering all my questions. Sorry.
That, and I was worried that if I talked to you guys, I'd spill the beans before I was allowed to. So, but we're back. we're ready. This is a bright future, and I'm excited. And I hope and pray that each and every one of you are as excited as I am for what we're about to accomplish, because this is going to be huge, and it's going to be an incredible opportunity. So I know that there's possibly some questions that I'll just go through really quickly and answer. However, I am going to stop the recording.